But yes, YouTube chat, say hi to Twitch chat. Twitch chat, say hi to YouTube chat. Hello, hello. We're here in this fine Wednesday, as I always do for lads. We're currently going to be doing Zayne's card story. I've heard for this card, you know what this card reminds me of? Like, just straight out of the bat, like seeing what he looks like, what Zayne looks like in this card, he kind of reminds me of, you guys know those cold dukes from manhwas? That's what he exactly reminds me of. And as soon as, and then when I had that like thought in my mind, it looks way appealing. This looks so appealing to me. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for the story. I don't know what, I have a feeling, okay, this is my prediction. I don't know anything about the story here, but I feel like we're gonna have a lot of references from Master of Fate, I believe. That's my guess, but I could be wrong though. But there might be a few references. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Hello YouTube, remember, we are superior. Oh, YouTube. You don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that, do we? Alright, let me just, also, Alucio's back. Quite excited for that. Alucio, we love to see it. By the way, can we do a quick test for YouTube as well? Because I do want to see if that is all working well as well. Hopefully, if the show manages to be good with the story as well. Otherwise, the mem will hate it. You know how people are. Is that how it is? Is that how it is with Is that how they felt about K-pop Demon Hunters with the 3D animated show? And could they imagine they do that for lads as well? Isn't dual streaming stressful for the PC? Yes. But we're doing okay because I have okay, I'm streaming on the, by the way, for context, on YouTube. I don't know if you guys care about this, but I stream from my laptop. So it's definitely a lot more laptop's trying its best, but I have like a cooling stand, so it doesn't overheat like that. So honestly, it should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah, they did, but the K-pop also had a good story. That's why everyone loved it. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters? Oh. I remember when we did a watch party for that, I had a lot to talk about for that, because I had a lot of questions there where the story had a few blanks that they need to fill up with. I wouldn't say this is like peak writing. Was it? The base story was good. It's just when I watched the movie, because we were doing this, we were doing a watch party, I was like, I have so many questions, but those questions were not answered. Like, more about Jinu's family. Like, we didn't know too much about what happened after that, like the aftermath of that. I didn't know too much. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Maybe like I love the music though. Music was a 10 out of 10. I really like the music, but I don't know. But yeah, the story writing is just very, yeah, it's a story. It's not peak fiction. Yeah, exactly. But that being said, it's not like bad. It is pretty good. It's pretty decent. I would give it like a 7.5. So, the movie suffers with the editing. It misses the good hour. I understand with Netflix, they try to increase the, they try to make the story be quick. So I get that they skip some of the plot over, but it does bring in the question of confusion where certain plot holes in the story is missed. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. That's why I was like, I wouldn't say it's like the best movie ever, but I do say it's a pretty good movie, I would say. Music, I loved the music. Loved the music. Y'all, honestly, you hated K-pop before the movie, so I was like, maybe I treated them too harshly. Oh, that's fair. At least I'm glad you were like, oh, okay, you know what? I can see the other side of this, Alright, enough yap. We've done the yapping. Let's begin. All right. Here is my heart. It's the one I've spent all this time keeping safe. Ooh, okay. By the way, how's our audio? Everything sounding okay? I can increase the audio because I did decrease it just before because I thought it was too loud. Am I the only one who's bugging or the stream is bugging? Okay, if you're having problems on Twitch, I do recommend YouTube because YouTube, watching through YouTube, there's no lag, which is really weird. So, the viewing experience on YouTube is way better than Twitch. The only difference is with when it comes to chat, you won't be able to get it really quickly in the sense that there's a slight delay from YouTube, which makes sense. So, hey, either you pick your poison, the chat delay or laggy stream. It's like a visual lag, so no audio lag. Oh, that's good. We like that, so. All right. I'll stay here. All right, well, there you go. That's your poison. All right. Let's read. After breakfast, my hurried footsteps accompany the secretaries as they echo in the corridor. We're heading towards the council room. Give me the latest report on the rebellion at the border.
Yes, Your Majesty. 2 days ago, an armed conflict broke out in the Sten Galaxy, a vassal to the Empire. Their former leader was overthrown. The new leader, Helron, has publicly declared succession and is launching an assault on the Empire's Fortress No. 1. The major station there defected during combat and colluded with Sten's forces.
YouTube is much smoother. Yeah, it makes sense because, hang on. All right, I have, it's dinner time. Bro, I just started. What? I just started. Already did it. I know, I just started, brother. Cuts of reading the non-voice lines technically makes the game fully voiced. Technically? Well, to be fair, this game, in terms of main story, is fully voiced. It's just the card stories, MC's voice is not, voiced 100%, so... Yeah. Yeah. Does sound like it. Alright. But yeah, YouTube is much smoother. 100%. Can't believe it's already dinner time. I'll get through... I'll get to the part where Zayne is on the screen, so you guys have something to stare at. So we'll continue. Fortress No. 1 is a strategic choke point. Choke point? You mean checkpoint? What's a choke point? Wait, is that a word? Choke point? Is that a word? I would understand if they said checkpoint. What's a choke point? Maybe I'm too illiterate. Maybe I don't know what this is. Hold on. Choke points are at a place of stress on an event. It's military stuff. Oh, I did not know that. Wow, that's actually a word. I thought they just made an... I thought they made an error. I sincerely thought this was an error. Okay. So, okay, it's choke point. All right, let's go back then. Fortress No. 1 is a strategic choke point on the Empire's border. Its firepower is enough to lock down the entire Sten Galaxy. It's the Empire's spear and its shield. If it falls, unrest will inevitably spread to the Heartland. The traitor at the border, Major what? Wazes? I presume? Where is he?
After the rebellion was crushed, he was taken to the Empire's most secure prison. Now, he waits for your Majesty's judgment.
Good. Let him ruminate. There are more pressing matters at hand. Since the rebellion of Fortress No. 1 has been dealt with, a power vacuum has formed. Spoils must be claimed. The greedy nobles have already gathered in the council room. They're eager to control the fortress. Who led the campaign against the rebels?
It was the Grand General, Your Majesty. His forces have already taken control of Fortress Number 1.
That's Zayne, right? Grand General? What did Charat do? If the border ain't the only one that's going to be choked, ain't no way, Charat. Ain't no way. I can't believe I just read that. My mod, everybody. Insane.
The Grand General has just arrived at the palace. He's waiting for you in the council room alongside the nobles and ministers.
Zayne. In the second month of my reign, Zayne left the capital to deal with rebellions on the border. It's been 6 months since I last saw him. To ignore the limits of his authority again, is this his idea of a gift? No matter, I'm ready to play this game. Oh, his game. Ooh, okay. Okay. Insane indeed. Get out of here. Doors on the left. I can't believe you just made a lad's joke. Insane, insane. Doors on the left. Go forth. With the finest visage deceive their eyes, and disguise your true heart underneath the guise. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just like, hee hee. Hi. Alright, you guys have something to stare at now.
Your Majesty.
Oh, that was fast. Wait, what just happened? Hold on. I was just staring at you. Hang on. At the far end of the room, Zayne stands with his back to the assembly. Once he hears my footsteps, he slowly turns. Give Zayne a slight nod of acknowledgement. He looks the same as I remember. Stern, indifferent, almost unchanged. My type. My type. Under the watchful, scheming eyes of the court, I smile and walk towards Zayne before— What? That was really fast. I smile and walk towards Zayne before rightfully sitting down in the center. Zayne, you spent the last 6 months quelling rebellions. I trust you haven't sustained any serious injuries.
Perhaps it's thanks to Your Majesty's blessing that I remain unscathed.
I can't help but glance in his direction. Before I can speak, the nobles below use this chance to reveal their accusations as if I've given them a signal.
Whenever the Grand General pacifies a region, he stations his troops there and refuses to leave. One might think Your Majesty had given him those planets to govern.
The Empire Codex states that one must not seize territories under the Empire's protection in the name of military achievements. All reclaimed territory should be distributed among the nobility by the current ruler. And yet the Grand General's takeover of the fortress disregards the Imperial law and Your Majesty's authority. I implore you to punish him for his crimes.
In unison, every noble bows and silently pressures me. They pretend. Me and peak voice acting. They pretend to uphold the law and defend my honor, but they want to drive a wedge between me and Zayne. I look at Zayne, who has the faintest hint of smile on his lips. Despite the indicament, he doesn't show any traces of unease. I've seen this expression countless times. I know that Zayne's action always come with meticulous preparations.
The Lord of Star Sector Number 3 allowed his subordinates to invade a vassal planet, plunder its resources, and destroy its starships. Would that not constitute an abuse of power? Star Sector Number 2 has been underreporting its tax revenue. If paid in full, the arrears could cover the Empire's military budget for 5 years. Imperial law also states that the punishment for such a crime is exile.
Ooh. Yeah, you talk back. You know the law.
smuggling for profit, imposing extortionate levies, misappropriating supplies, falsifying production reports. These are all capital offenses the Empress must judge. Since all of you hold the Imperial law in such high regard, let us abide by it. I presume there are no objections.
Damn. He's like, you gotta tell me the law, I'll tell you the law. Classic. I suppress the urge to laugh. When it comes to governing the Empire, Zayne and I have no fundamental disagreements. The galaxy Zayne pacified are safer in his hands compared to these nobles. Still.
Don't change the subject, Zayne. We're talking about you seizing Imperial territory for yourself.
I would call it protecting Her Majesty's territory from parasites.
You!
Setting other matters aside, the jurisdiction
really like you,
of
Zayne.
Fortress Number 1 concerns Imperial defense. Only Her Majesty has the authority to decide its fate. Wouldn't the Grand General's unauthorized takeover be considered an overreach of his authority?
This is precisely what I've been considering. Zayne has currently accomplished a great deal. He has restored order to the land, yet in turn he has quietly amassed more power. Out of the nobles who have remained silent, a good number maintain contact with Zayne in secret. The silence in the council room speaks of where their true loyalties lie. It's time to make a decision. Execute everyone. I'm tired. Then I shall deal with it myself. This voice sounds like really old Kafka. Oh, the voice that was before? Hi, no. No. Alright, so this is the decision I have to make, where it could be the good ending or the bad ending, right? I'm assuming executing everyone I'm tired is probably the more, the bad ending, right? Then I shall deal with it myself. Option B, surely. I do think the last option is the good ending, right? I'm assuming. This was the first card you played and you did the bad ending by accident. The bad ending by accident? Did you press kill, execute everyone? I'm tired. Ain't no way. Get your own hands bloody and reign forever? I don't think that's what it means. I think it just means to like deal with the like how you go about this way, so I thought you will execute the other peoples and that's it. No, Charan. Classic Charan. That's sad, safe. I thought they will rule together type of shit. They didn't say it like that though. Okay, the key word she said was I'm tired. There's no way that indicates we're doing this together. There's no indication. That's what a usual politics is when they say I'll do it myself. Yep. I mean that's the last choice, right? Alright, well I'm gonna just pick the good ending and then we'll come back to the bad ending later, so. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. Incompetent nobles, inflexible ministers, none of them is worthy of my trust. Zayne could have been that person, but as of this moment, I can no longer read his intentions. So, I shall deal with it myself. It was a nonchalant announcement.
There's no precedent for this.
As of today, there is. Please consult the codex. Is there anything that forbids an empress from directly ruling her territory? The nobles exchange uncertain glances. For them, submitting to me is still a better alternative than submitting to Zayne. The deciding factor is Zayne's attitude. I've been closely observing his reaction.
Fortress number 1 is yours, Your Majesty.
I have you to thank for quelling the rebellion, Grand General. And just like that, the fate of the disputed territory is settled. The nobles' faces fall, their eyes dart between Zayne and me, they're searching for any signs of conspiracy. Even I feel a flicker of doubt, will Zayne truly let it end like this? To keep Zayne in check, this is hardly enough. It's an execution and you're the executioner? Oh, you thought of it like that way, the different endings? Reclaiming galaxies is the first step. I need to gouge Zayne's current military strength in case the worst comes to pass.
I will withdraw my troops as soon as possible to complete the process, Your Majesty.
There's no rush. I have other uses for your troops, Grand General. According to tradition, the Empress's coronation ceremony is a month-long affair. It accumulates in a grand military parade. However, because of the uprising of the Stein Galaxy, Zayne was ordered to take the main fleet to the border. The military parade was indefinitely postponed. It's time to hold the parade. The location will be Fortress Number 1, my newly claimed territory. Zayne?
I have no objections.
With a radiant smile on my face, I turn to the nobles. You will gather your armies and participate as well. It's settled then. If there's nothing else, all of you are dismissed. Before the nobles could react, the guards stationed outside the room enter because of my order. They escort them out. Faced with the guards' weapons, they can only swallow their protest and leave. Each mulls over their own thoughts. The innocent return home and the guilty are sent to prisons on the border. Wait, Zayne? I call out to him in a voice loud enough for everyone to hear. Stay at the palace tonight. What does... Okay, alright. Okay. Yep, that's what you thought. You will do it myself meant, but the option one would be more entertaining nonetheless. We're gonna check both options, so don't worry. Hi T! How do we do, fellow humans? Not much. Not much. I lead Zayne through the corridors as we head to the room that was prepared for him. Did you see the looks on those nobles' faces when I asked you to stay? Suspicious, prying, suggestive, wanting a good show, they were eager to see what would transpire.
I imagine most won't be sleeping well tonight.
Satisfied with my victory, I turned to face Zayne and walked backwards with a spring in my step. They're already They're already placing bets on us.
On whether you'll kill me?
On how I will kill you? I admit some of their ideas have been inspirational.
Congratulations.
He's like, yeah, sure. What? Bro, what?
The fact that you're aware means your influence is greater than what their intuition tells them.
That's not the reaction I was hoping for. I turned back around and quickened my pace. Dude, he was like, alright. Your supporters grow in numbers every day. More planets pledge their allegiance to you. As for me, it doesn't matter how great my influence is. An empress such as myself is still dispensable. Silence hangs in the air behind me. I wonder what Zayne is thinking. Quite some time has passed before he speaks.
You've never been one to let others sway you.
You know me so well. A branch reaches into the corridor, which blocks my path. Unwilling to bow my head, I stop beneath it and turn to face Zayne. What does my preceptor think of my decision in the council room? Oh, Tree? Tree? When did Tree started streaming? Hello? Oh, Crab Raid. Oh, thank you for the raid. Oh, welcome in, raiders. My name is Seikatsu. Most people call me Katsuase. For the people who don't know me, I'm an artist. I mainly play gacha games here. We play Genshin, Star Rail, Withering Waves, Where Winds Meet. We also play dating games like Love and Deepspace and Tears of Thieves. Hi, Tree. What were you up to? Hang on. Lords of the Fallen. I have never heard of that game. What is Lords of the Fallen? What is that? I'm uncultured. What kind of game is that? Red Stray, good to see you. Jenny, of course, Tree and Chino and Blandon. Wow, the gang's here. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for joining in. It's kind of like Love and Deepspace. Don't fool me, Blandon. Don't fool me. It's a Souls-like game. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it would be something like that. You would think that would entice me? You thought. Yeah, the fact that I didn't go, ooh, really? I didn't even say that. I immediately caught your bullshit. I was like, nope, you can't convince me. I mean, it almost went, no. No. She almost downloaded, no. Oh my god. Crazy. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, we're playing Lads right now. We're currently doing the Zayne story. Pretty fun. Enjoying it. We met Pythia? Is that how I pronounce the name? In game, and we can fix her. What does that mean? Is she a yandere? If you say you guys can fix her, that means she has a very eccentric personality then. Would have been so funny though if it worked. You can't fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. No. Well, Souls games are dating games. If we want to be soulmate with a hot wife. Oh, okay. Souls mate, Wow, Churan, you're such a comedian today. What is this? You made the insane joke. Now this. I've seen a myth being described as a yandere, by the way. She's a yandere? I would have not expected that. Really? I don't believe it. That is so out of, that's like not even her person, like just from appearance, there's no way. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. It's difficult to explain. She's a yandere? Hello? She's an angel boss. We fought and she stabbed us quite a bit and we can look past that. Guys, this is, guys. Guys, that's basically you guys are telling me, oh, but like she like kills me all the time, but I still love her. Guys. But in a sense, she would kill for us. I'm gonna play right now. Wait, hold on. That makes, wait, I actually would have never expected that kind of character for her. That's actually surprising. Guys, now I'm more interested about the character now. Why fix her when you can go mad with her? Ayo! But Charan, why can't you say the same for Caleb? but Charan, why can't you say the same for Caleb? I already know he's gonna hate the fact that I brought up Caleb. If she can ruin you the first, that's a waifu. Ain't no way, guys. Ain't no way. He might explode on me. You don't want that. He might explode on you. You don't want that. So Caleb is a ticking time bomb. You know what? I don't even blame you. You know what? I don't blame you for that. You know, I would live in fear. That's crazy. That was not the answer I was expecting. By the way, anyways, alright, back to the card story. But yes, Tree, if you ever need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Otherwise, you guys are feel free to hang around. We're doing the Zayne story. It's really nice so far. I deliberately enunciate the old title as if to provoke him. Hello? There we go.
I was under the impression we were past that once you ascended the throne.
How so? Do you remember this tree? We planted it years ago. It's been here all this time, yet it's never bloomed. Another raid? Wait! Hi, Tiffy! Love you, girly. How are you? Oh my gosh, another raid. Appreciate. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Seikatsu. Most people call me Katsu-sei. For people who don't know me, I'm an artist. I mainly play gacha games here. We play Genshin, Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Where Winds Meet. We also play dating games like Love and Deepspace and Tears of Themis. How are you, Tiffy? You were playing Lads? Let me guess. Wait, are you playing Lads? Yes! You were playing Lads. Okay, what were you up to in Lads? What you up to? What were you doing for the story? Oh, also, did you roll for the current banner? Did you roll for the current banner? You pulled? What did you... are you planning to get Caleb, right? Did you get Caleb? Did you get it? Did you get it? Little no mid, good to see you. And Invisible Gaming, good to see you. G'day from the raid. Appreciate. You got 4 out of the 5 men? 170 pulls? Wait, that's insane. You're telling me you've won your 50-50 like 4 or 5 times. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Man, I wish. Man, I wish. If only that happened to me. I got Xavier. So basically I precised wish for Raphael and then I lost it to Xavier, not the standard one. It's in banners Xavier. So it was, I'm happy with that. So I'm glad I got the Xavier card, but now I'm guaranteed for the Raphael card. Well, okay, I didn't really win. You got trolled by another love interest. Oh, really? This is giving I'm quitting drugs. I'm only doing... hey now. Just because I know this is no gacha month, look, I gave exceptions and that's for this game. Thank you very much. Only for YouTube. Oh, so how are you, Ryan? Your girlfriend has insane gacha luck and she pulled Silas and Zayne like instantly and now she has all the guys from the new banner, bro. Can your girlfriend just share the luck with me? Please and thank you. That would be really nice. You got trolled by Xavier first and then you got Caleb. As long as it's not standard banner Xavier, right? Then it's fine. It's a win, right? If it's in banner Xavier, that's fine. Good, how are you? Third wheel cuts. Hey, hey now. You were pulling for Zayne, but you got Silas instead. Oh, slay! We love that. We love that. It's all the banner ones. Oh, that's how you're getting your cards then. Damn. Damn. Help Katsu roll on the 14th. I actually already rolled before stream, so I'm poor now. I have no rolls. I used everything for this banner. I only been able to get Xavier. But to be fair, I have like 15 days left, so we got plenty of time. You pulled a 120 and have standard Zayne card and a Silas banner. Ooh, slay. We love that. We love that. Wait, standard Zayne. Oh, never mind. Wait, which standard Zayne though? I really like the standard Zaynes. A lot. I personally like a business trip for obvious reasons. I gotta go and get ready for bed work. Oh no, bed work tomorrow. Oh, okay. I was like, bed work? What's a bed work? Oh, bed work tomorrow. Got it. But good luck and have fun with stream, cause oh good, thanks for the raid tree. Appreciate. Oh, it's Gentle Twilight R2. Oh, we love Gentle Twilight. To be fair, I would say out of all the cards, I think Zayne has probably the best standard cards, personally. This is a very personal like opinion here. I don't know why I like the standard Zayne cards, but yeah. I think I like all of Zayne's standard cards. It's really nice. Have fun with bed work. Yep, working for Bedman. That would be dream. That would be the dream, true. Work from your bed. That would be nice. If only. It's Archie, so it's okay. At least you're fine with that. So we also get more free pulls coming. That's true. See, that's another thing. So I know I will be getting my Raphael card, so I'm all good. I'm fine with that. All right, let's continue. before I get sidetracked. Alright, let's continue. Back then, I was only the crown princess, while Zayne was already the Grand General with several medals. He commanded the army and oversaw the Empire's most prestigious military academy. Eager to learn the art of politics from a master, I sought him out. Oh, okay! Slay! Okay, MC. Yeah, as you should. When I returned to the palace, Zayne was the only person I could trust and depend on during the struggle for the throne. This tree symbolized our alliance and the trust we once shared.
You were an excellent learner.
So he's our teacher. I guess that's very similar to Master of Fate then, huh? It's giving Master of Fate kind of vibes where he was like the teacher. Hey Fairy, good to see you! Yeah, they're all pretty solid. I couldn't think of a Zayne date that you didn't like at all. Yeah, right? I was thinking. Someone was trying to make people work while they sleep. Attach brainwaves while sleeping. I guess that is considered work, no? I guess that's something. Zayne picks up garden shears and begins pruning the overgrown branches.
You used the military parade as a pretense to gauge the strength of my forces. In addition, you kept me here in front of everyone and used our association as a warning to the nobles. Killing two birds with one stone. It was a clever move.
Has it ever occurred to you that he meets my gaze and I don't look away? I asked you to stay because we haven't seen each other for a long time. It wasn't necessarily because I wanted to intimidate the nobility. The journey from the border to the Empire is long. You need to properly rest. Zayne is momentarily stunned. Seeing him at a loss for words improves my mood. Okay. Impression. Okay, first of all, MC? She's really confident. I kind of, you know what? I know we are still in the beginning of the story, but I like this MC. I actually like this MC. This MC here, she's like quiet confidence. I like that. I like this MC. This MC is like a very quiet confidence, and she doesn't have to like show it off like really outwardly. I like this MC a lot. And this is just the beginning, but just from what she explained, I'm like, kind of like that. Lads was built for the female gaze. I'm afraid of the female gaze. Gaze? Slay. This is your fave MC here? I mean, I get it. Like, just from that interaction, just what she mentioned, I like this MC. She's also the smartest. Hey, Zayne MC? Fair enough. Hi, Anime Piano. How are you? How are you? Your room is just ahead. You've used it before, so I doubt you need me to show you the way. Was this walk always short? What a shame. I wanted to see Zayne speechless for a little longer. Period. Period. Yes, I'm saying period. I kind of like that for her. Holding my head high, I pass under the tree and walk away. Wow, she's so cool. I would you know what, Zayne? I understand you. I would fall in love with MC. Because that was kind of cool. 3 years ago. In the study, Zayne and I sit across from each other, and a holographic screen is between us. The combat simulation is about to begin. The Empire's deployments have been adjusted according to my new defense protocol. The simulation will test its viability. Zayne attacks while I defend. The simulation ends when the Empire falls. Oh. This protocol is my chance to prove myself as the crown princess. I'm taking this very seriously, which means Zayne will show no mercy. Wow, this room looks like a palace. Where is this? Zayne got it like that? No. So this is an AU card. So this is like an alternative universe kind of card. Basically, MC is like an empress here, and Zayne is a grand general. So this is her, I guess, palace, or what do you call this? Is this a palace or I guess a palace, right? Yeah, this is like her place. Is this a sponsored stream? No. This is the sponsored stream is for the weekends. Just for the record. This is for the weekends. It's your house. They just renting your place. Yup. Yup, totally. Wow, you have such a nice place, Charon. Why didn't you tell us? So MC's rich now? I mean, she's an empress, so I mean, she should be if she has all of this.
Checkmate.
Oh.
Your defenses are impeccable, Your Highness. Your execution, however, could be improved.
Thanks, teacher. Stop mocking me. I will defeat you in the next round. Aw.
I'm looking forward to it.
In the new game, I successfully avoid making my previous mistakes and gradually take control of the board. I triumphantly look at Zayne, but he still appears certain about his victory. When I realize something's amiss, the tables have turned, my troops are forced to retreat and recovery is impossible.
Is there a need to play this out?
Damn it, why can't I beat him? It doesn't matter what I do. The defense protocol is sound, but my pride is now on the line. Take back move, cheat? Oh, wait, there's an option? Guys, what should I do? Should I take back move or cheat? You lost it because you went overseas for a week? Aww. You did, but you said it beforehand though, so. Option A, take back move. C, there's only 2 options. What do you mean C? C as in cheat? Hey, guys, MC here is supposed to be a confident, quiet confidence. I feel like this seems out of character for us to cheat. Hey, we don't cheat here. They're playing, what are they even playing? It's like a simulation game or something, so it's like almost like chess. Alright, what do you guys say? Alright. Option 1 or option 2? Cheating is part of a military tactic? Okay. Option 1 or option 2? So option 1, take back move, or option 2, cheat. Most votes in the span of few seconds will win. 2, okay. Everyone's telling me to cheat. What the hell? Any objections? I mean, everyone's saying cheat. 1. Okay, no, wait. So we have take back move. Well, okay, well, it's just everyone's saying cheat then. What the hell? Okay, well, yeah, it's 2 against 1. Yeah, nah. Okay. You guys say it's cheat. Okay, cheat. Let's see what happens. It's not over yet. Give me a moment to think. Pretending to contemplate, I let my gaze drift to the window. Zayne, why hasn't the tree we planted bloomed yet? As I had hoped, Zayne followed my gaze.
It's possible that now's not the time. Some trees don't blossom in their first year.
Oh my god, we're like distracting him. While he's distracted, I quietly mute the simulation and stealthily reassign one of his military units to my command.
And some trees bloom when you're not looking.
I mean Zayne's gaze.
Change it back.
He's like, I saw that. Change it back. Well, caught. Yeah, literally. I'm like, ugh. Hands up. Caught. But to be fair, I'm like... I don't know. The way he said that, it was like, change it back. I'm like, okay. He caught your cheat. I know. Well, cheat time for science. Let it be known, I didn't endorse this. Yes, you didn't. You didn't, for sure. Cheating is a skill! Wait, that's something Charon would say. Literally, Charon was like, cheating is a tactic for military. I was like, that is such a Charon answer to say. We'll do it again. Oh my god.
All right. However, I caught you red-handed, so your attempt failed.
Oh, what? Okay, so it didn't even matter. You know how we had to pick the choice? It didn't even matter. Cheating was no option. Alright, we take back move. Oh, fine. I made a misplay. I want to take back that move. Without waiting for Zayne's answer, I reach for the undo button and try to rewind the battle to the point before his counterattack.
I'm afraid that's prohibited.
Before I can touch the button, a layer of ice freezes it.
Don't give me that look.
Guys, I'm having a great time here. Okay.
When you invited me here, you promised me that I could be merciless, no?
True. It's not like I need to cheat to beat you. Oh, he's too smart. It's midnight. The brutal score of 12-0 flashes before my eyes. Refusing to accept defeat, I hit the start button again. I don't know if you guys were here yesterday. I was playing Project Sekai in the Discord, and I feel this so bad because I want to get like full combo for when I was playing Project Sekai, and I constantly press, okay, continue, play again. This is me, I feel her. Cordell, wait, thanks for the hydrate. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Would this be the score if Choran played you in chess? To be fair, he always wins kitty cards, which is really annoying. I will say that. Every time I play kitty cards against Zayne, he always wins. It's infuriating. But to be fair, it seems like on character of him to win. He's a smart cookie, so.
Your Highness, it's time for me to leave.
No, don't leave. Zayne stands up, I grab his hand. Finish this game with me. You can stay the night if you must. Oh! Oh! Zayne silently gazes at our clasped hands.
It would be inappropriate of me to spend the night in the Crown Princess's living quarters.
Oh, T. Let him win, and it's like that with Silas for you. Silas takes the piss. Oh, hola, Kettle. How are you? I feel you. I feel you. Who cares about what's appropriate? If you insist on leaving, I must assume you're afraid of losing to me? Ain't no way.
It's time for you to rest.
No, just stay, Zayne. I don't need that. I need to figure out how to beat you.
What are you willing to sacrifice for victory?
What does that mean? He's so close that I can see my reflection in his eyes. I'm still wearing the expression of someone who refuses to lose. Wait, it's kind of a... okay. 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 Alright. I'm really liking the dynamic between these two. Hey guys, I'll be IRL human. Human for the day. Oh good, Kettle. Oh good. Don't think you can trick me into letting go. He taps the screen with his finger, which catches my attention. He's indicating a key strategic fortress, one I have captured early in the game. For a moment, I don't understand what he's implying.
To win a war, you must sacrifice something important.
Oh. Interesting.
Your Majesty, it's the Valkyrie.
Empress's mothership. My thoughts are interrupted by the maid's voice. I collect myself and look out the window of the mothership's observation deck. The numbers from countless combat simulations appear before me as formations of battleships span across the starry expanse. To win, I must sacrifice something important. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the nobles are captivated by Zayne's formidable starship. Brother! What? Formidable starship. It's exactly as I've hoped. When my hold of the throne was still precarious, Zayne played the part of the adversary. He drew the animosity and scrutiny of the nobility away from me. Now the nobles are more or less under my control, but Zayne's power can't be considered a simple counterweight. He has become the greatest obstacle to my rule over the Empire. To reclaim my power as Empress, the first one to be sacrificed must be... Oh. Zayne?
Your Majesty, it's time for your speech.
Understood. Zayne needs to die for us to win. Dub's sacrifice won't forget him. 07? No! The platform I'm standing on slowly rises as the comms channels open. The entire Imperial army waits patiently for my speech. I rein in my gaze and my thoughts and read from the prepared script. The words are rote platitudes about the Empire's future, the Empress's glory, and... Zayne displayed extraordinary merit in quelling the rebellion of Fortress Number 1. He has personally trained countless brilliant military minds and laid the foundation for the Empire's order. I recite Zayne's achievements without even glancing at my script. In regards to everything he's done for the Empire, no one knows them better than I do. I once believed he was shouldering my burdens, only later did I realize that what he had secured for himself was more than I had ever imagined. Zayne is the Empire's sharpest sword and its most silent guardian. Even historians known for their stern conciseness were willing to make an exception and lavish extra ink on Zayne's achievements. They left behind a rare commendation. It is said that during the military parade in Cosmic Year 649, the Empress reads aloud his contributions to the Empire from sunrise to sunset before finishing the list. But let us skip past the grand highlights of the ceremony to witness a minor unexpected incident. It was this interlude that gave the tense parade a name fondly remembered in the streets and alleys for generations. With the stares of my witness, I shall bestow upon Zayne the Imperial Medal on behalf of the Cosmic Empire. Zayne stands before me, his back to the crowd, his gaze rests on me. Oh. My fingers fumble with the clasp, but the medal refuses to be fastened. I become impatient and my movements grow clumsy. Zayne slightly bends down to make it easier for me. His voice is tinged with amusement, and his breath is so close that it almost caresses my neck. I remain silent.
You appear to be rather reluctant to bestow this medal, Your Majesty.
Having secured the pin, I take this opportunity to pat him twice on the chest, a little harder than necessary. It's under the pretense of smoothing his uniform. You've taken another prize from me. Did you expect me to celebrate this fanfare?
In any case, I've prepared a gift for you, Your Majesty.
Oh? Long before a sword is brought forth, it gleams with a chilling light. This material is blade silver? Blade silver is remarkably hard alloy, and weapons forged from it are exceptionally sharp. The key mineral for its synthesis is found only in Stein's galaxy. The forging technique is exclusive to their people. What is this meaning behind this gift? Under the watchful eyes of all present, Zayne gets down on— What? What? Hang on. Wait, what? Did I read that right? Hang on. Under the watchful eyes of all present, Zayne gets down on one knee and presents the weapon to me.
Blade silver is resilient and unbreakable. I present this sword to Your Majesty in the hopes that the bond between us will prove to be indestructible. May the Empire grow stronger under your reign.
The Grand General is swearing fealty to the Empress. Does this mean they're no longer rivals?
Will the Grand General truly be content to stand in the Empress's shadow?
Amidst the whispers, I lower my gaze towards Zayne. The sword he holds casts a shadow over his face. which obscures his expression. Yet I can see that the sheath is engraved with my favorite flower. Is it the jasmine? Less than lovers, more than rivals. Pretty much. Jasmines, did you have these carved for me?
Yes.
All this effort. Are you trying to rekindle what we once had? Everyone around us hold their breath. They're waiting to see how Zayne will respond to my pointed question. Composed, Zayne rises and fastens the sword to my belt with practiced ease. Just as I'm about to step back, he wraps an arm around my waist and holds me in place. Oh, you! He cuts me off calmly.
Has it ever occurred to you that I'm simply keeping a promise? I said I'd give you a proper weapon as a gift for your coronation.
Yo, what? In front of all these people? Hello? In front of all these people? Wait, you don't know the reference? Wait, is there a reference to this? Normally I would pick up a lot of the reference. This one I'm not sure. What's the reference for this one? Oh, are you saying about less than lovers, more than rivals? That one? His words catch me off guard. Is this a counterattack for when I told him that he needed to properly rest?
The rebellion was unforeseen. I'm afraid I was late by 210 days. Fortunately, you're still willing to accept it, Your Majesty.
210 days. It has been exactly 210 days since he left. I don't remember if I refuted him. Where is that from? Because that line is very, like, popular, but I don't exactly remember where it's from. The ceremony became known as the Jasmine Festival. For a long time afterward, a belated gift was called the Empress's Jasmine. So traveler walking amongst the stars, should you find yourself regrettably absent for one of life's pivotal moments, do not forget to bring a bouquet of jasmines. It's a romance anime? Wait. It's a romance anime? Wait, I should know this then. I feel like I should know this. The military parade has ended. I'm back in my room and staring in my reflection in the mirror. My gaze falls to the sword at my waist. There's an inexplicable irritation in my heart, an itch I couldn't scratch. I accepted Zayne's gift, but I have no idea what he's trying to imply.
There is no need to be upset with the sword, Your Majesty. Let me stow it away in the darkest corner of the cosmos. I promise, you'll never lay eyes on it again.
She reaches for it, but I don't let go. It's a beautiful sword. Unconsciously, I run my hand over the sheath. The embossed jasmine petals are cool and defined. They're like him. Oh, girl! Girl! Only now do I realize that it wasn't the sword that bothered me, it was the way he presented it. He was so composed and assured, as if he knew I would keep it. Seeing my silence, the maid smiles and presents a beautiful dress.
Your Majesty, you manage countless affairs of the Empire. Even when you're at the border, you oversee every detail. You should take some time to unwind. A ball is being held for the soldiers later. If you make an appearance, I'm sure many will line up to dance with you.
Wow, this is very, what is it? It's very manhwa quoted. Has anyone read, like, your typical, like, reincarnated, like, manhwas where you're, like, I don't know, maybe a villainess or whatever it may be. You're, like, reincarnated in that universe and you meet with the duke or, like, you're in royalty and you do those, what royal people do where they have, like, those dancing for one of those balls. Like, it kind of reminds me of the manhwa I've been reading. To be fair, I did say in the beginning of the stream that Zayne gives off a very cold duke vibes from manhwas. This is like the plot line. This is the kind of the plot line I'm like.
You could choose any fine gentleman. Perhaps You'll forget
Hey,
about
no.
the Grand General then.
Okay, no, I'll pick Grand General. This is House Atreides and House Harkonnen's romance vibe. Dune cinema. Wait, is Dune like that? Is it like that with Dune? Is it that kind of vibe? You always said this is a very Dune vibe. Who said he was on my mind? My fingertips rest on the last jasmine petal on the sheath as I narrow my eyes. Indeed, I need to unwind. This card, politics, is very Dune-coded. Oh, I see. When I step into a brilliantly lit ballroom, all conversation ceases, even the music falters for a beat. Filled with awe, curiosity, and reverence, dozens of eyes turn to me. Smiling, I raise a glass to toast the room. At ease, everyone. I'm here for a dance, not an inspection. The music resumes, and a young officer approaches me. His ears are red.
Your Majesty, may I have the honor of this dance?
Oh my god, guys! Guys. Shh. Please give me jealous Zayne. I would eat this shit up. If I see Zayne being slightly jealous, I would eat this shit up. Yes! I hope I see a jealous Zayne in this card. My gaze travels from his epaulettes to his boots before settling back to his nervous expression. Almost instinctively, I begin to analyze his background, rank, posture, even the tone of his voice, and most importantly, his motives. Then I realize I'm analyzing a young man who only mustered up the courage to ask me for a dance. My mate's words ring true. I've been trapped in the Empire's games for too long. It's time to try some of life's simplest joys. My first dance is yours.
Yes, Your Majesty. I will always be loyal to you.
I want jealous Zayne. Give me jealous Zayne. I would eat it up. I would. His unfiltered display of fondness makes me smile. This candid admiration and reverence. Haven't I been looking for those? For some reason, my thoughts drift back to Zayne. Oh, girl. Today he pledged his loyalty to me before everyone. But where does his heart truly lie? I place my hand in the young soldier's and walk towards the center of the dance floor, under everyone's gaze. He won't even dare to look at me, and I feel awkward. I'm unsure of how I can dance with someone like this. The ballroom door swings open, and the sudden noise brings the orchestra to a halt. It feels as though the air has been sucked from the room, only a frozen silence remains. A familiar set of footsteps echoes across the floor. The crowd parts like the tide, and Zayne comes to stop before me. Do it! Do it!
Find someone else for your first dance.
Yes!
Yes,
He's
sir.
like, absolutely not. The young soldier jolts like a new recruit being called on. He salutes before hurrying away. I stare at my empty palm. He's scared of my dance partner. Guys, I'm eating this shit up. I am eating this shit up. Zayne extends his hand as an invitation to dance.
In that case, I'll be his replacement. After the military parade, rumors say we're in the midst of a power struggle. Supposedly, we're conspiring to fool the nobles and claim the fortress as our private property. Those looking to pick a side between us are watching. So, shall we take this opportunity to reinforce our alliance?
Except I only have one choice. Yep. Being a sincere invitation out of— oh my god, that was fast. Getting a sincere invitation out of you is almost impossible. As we move to the center of the dance floor, the orchestra strikes up a melody I know all too well. I look up and meet Zayne's mirthful gaze. Do you still remember the steps?
It's been a long time.
This was the first formal dance I performed at my debutante as the crown princess. Zayne was the one who practiced with me back then. I said manhwa coded plotline. This is exactly it. I'm so happy. This fits Zayne so well. Yes. During the ball, he took my hand and led me onto the dance floor. With a sea of calculating, suspicious glares around us, he offered his support and trust. But now, can we even say one honest word to each other again? During our dance, I lean in as we turn and speak softly. Why did you actually try to find me tonight?
Perhaps I simply wanted to dance like your majesty.
I don't believe you. It's because I can't bring myself to focus entirely on the dance. You're here to keep an eye on me. You won't let me win over your soldiers. It's a cunning move.
How many people were you planning to dance with tonight?
Before I process his words, Zayne's hand presses into my waist. I spin with the music and realize I can only find balance within his grasp. Right. Is he jealous? I mean, guys, I'm eating this shit up. I am eating. The music swells to its most passionate crescendo. Couples hold their partners close as they spin and weave through the parquet. What is a parquet? The dance floor turns into a spiraling vortex. Seeing this side of Zayne is a rare treat. I seize this opportunity to whisper a wicked joke into his ear. What is it? What is it? I haven't decided yet. It depends on what I can get out of it. Zayne, you always had good taste. Why don't you help me pick one? Oh my god, Slay! Girl, Guys, I think... You know what? I think I'm falling for the MC. What the hell? She's kind of a girl boss. She's kind of a girl boss. For example, that man over there.
He has a family.
Then the one...
He has sworn an oath of abstinence to the stars.
So he knows everyone. Am I supposed to believe that? What about the young soldier from before? I'm so busy looking around that I missed the music shift to his languid finale. I step on Zayne's foot. Oopsie. Sorry. The arm on my waist suddenly tightens as I'm pulled into his embrace.
What kind of game are you playing tonight?
Oh my god. Hi, Floresta. Good to see you. Back off? Hey, what do you mean? Our MC. Our MC. What do you mean? Our MC.
Is there a reason that forbids you from choosing me?
Unable to break free, I meet his gaze without backing down. My playful mood is gone. It's replaced by a nameless, irresistible impulse. Are you asking me because I won't consider you? Or is it that you have never given me the chance to? I can see what every single person in this room wants from me. It's plain, raw, and within my control. But you're the only one I can't read, even when you're standing right in front of me. Zayne releases his grip.
The allure of that fervor, adoration, and worship is fleeting. You'll tire of it eventually. What you truly need is...
As the first dance ends, fireworks bloom against the night sky. Everyone's gaze is drawn to the brilliant display outside. The fireworks drown out Zayne's words, yet the impulse within me has been ignited. Girl! What? I was not expecting that! Yo! What? I feel like I'm watching like a melodrama. Like telenovela kind of vibe. Like what? You know what, short girl? Kiss him! That's crazy. Ain't no way. I push Zayne into a shadowy corner of the ballroom and kiss him? Yo, this is insane. What? This isn't particularly passionate, but it's enough to make Zayne's thoughts stop. Now he's focused solely on me. Yo, what? As the fireworks illuminate the sky once more, Zayne leans in. His kiss takes away the words. Oh, what? Why is it going away so fast? What? His kiss takes away the words I was about to say. Yo. The artist in me wants to, like, draw this. I know his prized rationality has evaporated at that moment, on this very night. Ah! What? Okay, yo, chill. Chill. What? As dazzling fireworks light up the bowl, Zayne and I slip away unnoticed. We hold each other close as we hurry down the corridor and tumble into a bedchamber. What? What, guys? This is crazy. What? His kisses fall like rain and melting into me like fresh snow. My heart finds itself dancing into a frantic rhythm. Yo, what? What? Insane. Forget about etiquette, politics, forget about all those other reasons. Zayne and Silas have the most intense moment in this banner. Damn, that's crazy.
Tonight, I'm the only one you need.
That's what. I won't uncover his secrets, outwit his sharp mind, or control his destiny. All I want is him at this moment. Yo, I am eating this story. I'm eating this up. This is crazy. Wow. Okay, Loki though. Okay, as an artist, I kind of. Oh my god! What? Oi! Let me know in advance. How about hi? Nice to meet you. What happened? What? Hello? What happened? What happened? Hello? Hello? What just happened? The scene when they kiss far away from everyone in secret peaks romance, that's your shit? Yeah, I was about to say until he rudely interrupted me. I was like, oh, as an artist, something about like hiding away from everyone, like, you know, from a party and like kissing your loved one kind of thing. Like as an artist, it reminds me of like those like romance movies I would see. Like I kind of want to draw, low-key want to draw that, low-key. I get it. Of course you want to draw that cause hey, sometimes an artist has inspiration and it just comes in. It's very fleeting, you know? It's very fleeting. Hi, Scope. Good to see you. I went away for 5 minutes. Wolf, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. Anyways, back to the story. I got so distracted. Jeez. The afterglow of our passion hangs in the air. I stir and roll over before waking up in Zayne's arms. Jesus Christ. What? My mind is blank. The ornate patterns on the ceiling swim before my eyes. It takes me a moment to remember where I am. Girl. So stop playing, start sketching? Remind me that's a good idea, right? Remind me. That's crazy. Of course lots have happened. I know. Zayne is asleep, his breathing deep. However, his brow is furrowed as if he's troubled by his dreams. What are you thinking about? I smooth the worry from his forehead, but then my bracelet abruptly buzzes against my wrist. My secretary's calling in the middle of the night? I feel my eyebrow twitch. I clam a hand over the bracelet before it can wake Zayne. For some reason, a sense of forbidding arises in my heart. That's crazy. I can't believe it went from him being shirtless. I was not prepared. I slip out of bed as quietly as possible. Leaving the bedchamber, I answer the call.
Your Majesty, we just received a confession from Major Wace at the border prison.
Go on.
Major Wace has confessed that the mastermind behind the Fortress No. 1 rebellion is the Grand General.
Oh, betrayal? There's only silence. Keep going.
According to Major Wace, the Grand General had long coveted Fortress No. 1 as a means to expand his forces, and had been contacting him frequently in private. During Sen's rebellion, the Grand General promised him a substantial reward and a promotion. He persuaded him to abandon the fortress and defect to Sten. But the Grand General went back on his word and arrested him for treason. As a result, Wace decided to tell us everything.
Ooh, isn't this a nod to the chess game? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's very strategic. He's a traitor! Lagasp. I'm sure. Am I inhaling this copium? I'm sure he has his reasons. This is like a full game of chess, guys. A conspiracy always seems simple once it's laid bare. When I return to my bedchamber, should I confront Zayne? Lay the cards on the table? Or should I kill him? Ooh. Waze refused to speak about his deflection since his arrest. Yet, after all this time, the first words out of his mouth were accusations against Zayne. How credible is his confession? My thoughts churn in chaos. However, one thing is clear, I have an opportunity. Regardless of the truth, this is all I need to topple Zayne from his position. I won't have any rivals left to challenge my authority, and the concept of balancing royal authority can be erased from the Empire's history. But I touched a red mark on my neck! Oh my god, it's where the warmth of Zayne's touch still lingers! Girl! Girl! What? Doomed romance injected my veins. Look, I love a doomed romance, don't get me wrong. I love a doomed romance, but... Ooh, we have a conflict.
Your Majesty, shall we continue with the investigation?
Investigate discreetly and do not alert Zayne.
Understood.
RIP. When morning arrives, it isn't birdsong or sunlight streaming into the bedchamber that wakes me. Rather, it's the warmth of Zayne's arm against my back. I turn and see he's already awake. Oh my god.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Every time. I feel like I had to look away. Like, I feel like I'm intruding, you know what? I don't think the Grand General is supposed to say good morning to his Empress in a place like this.
Doesn't it lend credence to the rumors that we are conspiring for power?
I note the hint of smile on Zayne's lips and glare at him, pressing an aspirated— oh my god, brother! Aspirated hand on my forehead. I push him away and swing my legs out of the bed. My feet land on something soft. I look down. Our clothes are strewn all over the floor. Insane. As if on cue, a knock comes from the door. My headache worsens.
Your Majesty, the Foreign Minister is waiting for you at the door. Halron, the Stain Galaxy's leader, would like to negotiate.
I turn to look at Zayne. He's already getting out of bed and calmly pulling on his shirt. His bracelet beeps. After fastening the last button, he raises his—
General, where are you?
Hang on. His bracelet beeps. After fastening the last button, he raises his wrist and answers the call.
The Foreign Minister is looking for you. The Stein Galaxy's leader, Halron, has requested to begin negotiations with the Empire.
Understood. I'm on my way to the council room.
Given the urgent situation, there is no time to worry about appearances. Bro. Let's go together.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, Grand General? What are you—
I can explain.
This is convenient. I'll ask the people I sent to find the Grand General to return at once.
Steins Gate?
15 minutes ago, we received the latest intel. Stein's forces have arrived at the edge of the Allure Galaxy. The rebel leader, Halron, is leading the delegation.
He's bold. To leave Stein after his coup, has he already stabilized his position?
There are still many within Stein who oppose Halron. The main reason is his regicide and usurpation. That's why he's desperate to find an external enemy. He needs to convince his people that he's not a usurper. Rather, he simply replaced a weak, incompetent leader.
So this enemy is the Empire, me. I turn to Zayne, who stands before the holographic map. You're well informed on their internal affairs.
I'm merely doing my duty.
Zayne zooms in on the map. He's focused on the current position of Halron's fleet.
Halron's fleet has adopted a battle formation. They're ready to open fire at a moment's notice.
Your Majesty, these negotiations might be nothing more than a formality, but many of the smaller galaxies affiliated with the Empire are watching. The best course of action would be for you to appear in person.
Halron is truly a golden standard for these opportunistic rats. Then again, I could make an example out of him. I currently need something like that. Before I can respond to the foreign minister, Zayne speaks. He speaks first.
I'll go. I faced Halron on the battlefield before. I'm the person who knows him best.
It's a plausible reason, however, considering the classified report I received last night, I can't help but suspect that Zayne might be colluding with Halron in secret. If galaxies are waiting to see my response, then why should I hide behind the Grand General? We'll go together. Besides, the situation is volatile. Who knows, this might be the last time we ever see each other. Zayne chuckles softly, but he quickly composes himself and turns to his subordinates.
Select a suitable battleship and ensure the escort fleet is ready for battle. Be prepared for any contingency.
Yeah, he seems like he's sacrificing
sir.
himself. Yeah. You know what they said? It reminds me of the chess piece that they were playing together. They're all like, you have to, like, sacrifice something that you really, you find valuable or something? Something along those lines? There's no need for that. I'll take the Valkyrie. I'm familiar with its specs. The diplomatic fleet consists of the Valkyrie and several escort spaceships depart from Fortress Number 1. Out of boredom, I pulled up the screen in front of my seat. I tap in a few times. The display is flooded with red warnings. Classified filed, access denied. The security measures are second to none.
Warning. Warning. Unidentified battleship detected. The Valkyrie has been targeted.
What's happening? Trouble arrives as soon as I expected. A bright flash erupts outside of the window. It's followed by a violent shudder that rocks the entire battleship. Is that Halron's fleet?
Hold on tight. The escorts are following emergency protocols.
Zayne pushes me back into my seat almost by reflex, and fasten my safety harness. Above his head, a panel that conducts crashes down. I grab his arm and pull. Whoa! Pull him towards me. You should be careful too.
Thank you.
The escort spaceships try to draw their line, but Halron's attack is brutally straightforward. They ignore the escorts and focus all their firepower on the Valkyrie. As the battle rages, the auto navigation system becomes unreliable. Zayne switches to manual control. The Valkyrie charges forward and attempts to break through the encirclement. I bite my lip and glance at Zayne. His brow is as furrowed as mine. If Zayne is working with Halron, then what's happening?
The main power module has been damaged. Please land immediately.
The nearest landing site.
The view outside is strikingly familiar. Memories from long ago surface in my mind as Zayne and I speak in unison.
Planet Valkyrie.
It's a planet Zayne and I know very well, for the Imperial Military Academy was here previously. Without saying another word, Zayne pulls up the coordinates and initiates the warp. The violent aftershock from the warp rocks the battleship. An involuntary tremor runs through me and I clench my fists. Suddenly I feel a warmth on the back of my hand. I look down to see Zayne is holding my hand. This might be the end. Do you have any last words for me?
I'm sorry.
Oh? The shield barrier breaks down in front of us, but the massive impact still makes my vision go black. I lose consciousness. Ooh, drama. This is very dramatic. Back to the military academy. Hazy afternoon light filters through the air. Today is the Crown Princess's coming of age ceremony, and the military academy has given everyone a day off. They're currently participating in the festivities. But the Crown Princess herself, me, is exhausted from the endless flattery and niceties, so I've slipped away. This is the only time the hangar is empty. I duck inside an ajar gate, and rows of training spacecraft appears. I venture deeper into the cavernous space. My gaze lands on the brand new battleship that's docked at the far end of the row, Valkyrie. Named after the Empire's most prestigious military academy, she has to be the state of the art. Let's do a test flight at least. Hi, Time! Good to see you! I open the hatch, hop into the pilot's seat, and peel the protective film from the console. Then I pull out a fingerprint mold. I went through so much trouble to get this fingerprint from Zayne's sunglasses. It better work. I press the mold against the ignition panel, and the authorization light flashes green. Ecstatic, I pat the pilot's seat. I knew Zayne's fingerprint would work. Oh! What are these glasses?
Where are you running off to, Your Highness?
Good to see you too, not this game. Just as I'm about to fire up the engines and fly off into the thrilling unknown, Zayne's voice cuts through the speakers. Zayne, my preceptor, subordinate, the bane of my existence, and the guardian of recorded list on my academy's registry until today. Staring at me through the screen, he's standing before the battleship with his sunglasses on. How do you figure out I was here is beyond me. Steeling myself, I jab the ship's comms button. I'm ready to project the unyielding authority of a mature crown princess. Move aside, otherwise I'll run you over. Zayne smiles.
Be my guest. But if you fail to silence me, I'm doubling tonight's lesson on tactical deployment.
Why does he look like Batman? Not Batman! I slump back into the seat. Grand General, you're one of the Empire's priceless treasures. Would anyone dare to lay a hand on you? Not ready to admit defeat, I slam the comms button again. I'm not going anywhere. I'm tired. Surely I can take a nap in here. Good afternoon. What? Dozing off, I close my eyes. A moment later, I feel someone sit down beside me.
Your breathing tells me you're pretending to be asleep.
I could never pretend in front of this guy. Says who? You woke me up. What are you going to do about it?
I can put you back to sleep if you'd like.
What the heck does that mean? Is he gonna knock us out or what? What does that sound scary? That won't be necessary. Take it. Oh, the glasses? A mischievous idea pops into my head. I pluck the sunglasses off him. And then put them on. The light is too harsh. I'm borrowing these. Slay, MC. I rest my head on his shoulder, but it's not enough. I pat his chest. What a nice pillow. I'm borrowing this too. She's kind of a girl boss. You know what? Go ahead, girlie. Go ahead. I snuggle up against him, trying to find a warm, comfortable spot for his embrace.
Is there anything else? We might as well deal with them now.
A blanket would be nice. It's freezing in the Valkyrie. Maybe I could use your coat? I will put you to sleep. Sounds like how you said, I kill you yesterday. In the famous words of Kasara, I kill you. In the sense that you get more luck from getting your gacha pulls from lads, getting all the cards.
If you're keen on turning a battleship into your bedroom, I can always enroll you in the course for tactical simulation and field survival. You'll get to sleep in one for a month.
Stop twisting my words. I'm going to sleep now. Feeling Zayne's move, I protest immediately. Surely the mighty Grand General wouldn't deny someone her sleep. Am I mistaken, my dearest preceptor?
If you want to sleep, do so properly. Stop squirming.
He holds me in his arms, and I feel warmer. You're always stopping me from doing things. Why is this an exception?
I can't forbid someone from sleeping. And once you wake up, you'll be well rested. It's perfect for having a long night filled with lessons.
Maybe you shouldn't wake me up. My eyelids grow heavy. What started as a prank to annoy Zayne is giving way to genuine drowsiness. Zayne, I officially come of age today. I wish time could stop at this moment. Soon I'll return to the palace and become the Empress. An Empress has a lot of power, and you have your own authority. When that day comes, can we still be like this? I feel Zayne holding me tighter. It might be a figment of my imagination.
No. When you ascend the throne, individuals whose power rivals yours will become your enemy. This also applies to those who are weaker than you. And it includes me. When that time comes, I won't only be stopping you from sneaking out to have fun. I will counter every decision you make.
I don't mind. I'm barely awake, but I refuse to concede defeat. I push the sunglasses up and look at him. I never needed anyone's permission to do what I want. Just before I drift off, I hear Zayne's soft, almost approving chuckle. Then something warmer is draped over me. It's his coat. I'll stop if you ask nicely. I know, the way I was like, yo. It's cold. I tighten my grip on the coat that's draped over me. But now what I'm lying on feels hard and unforgiving. Shaking my head, I notice something's not right. I open my eyes. With Zayne's coat covering me, I'm lying in one of the Valkyrie's plush seats. Above me is the battleship's damaged hull. Memories of Halron's attack flood into my mind. Fully awake, I realize I was dreaming. Why was it about my coming-of-age ceremony? Many years have passed since then. I slowly sit up. Zayne is at the pilot's console and calibrating the battleship's system. From the window I can see night has fallen.
How are you feeling?
My shoulders are sore.
You don't have external wounds. However, you should drink something to replenish your energy.
I take the bottle from Zayne and return his coat to him. Seeing that I'm alright, Zayne turns back to the battleship's system. His back is exposed to me. The sword he gave me is within an arm's reach. The truth is, after my coming-of-age ceremony, I've had countless opportunities to get rid of him, with the most underhanded of means, but I never did. It's because of his victories of the battlefield. He's my most capable subordinate, and I take a sip of the drink. Also, because of these acts of kindness that have nothing to do with power.
The main power module reboot has failed.
We're stranded here for now. but the comms module wasn't badly damaged. It's already been repaired.
Zayne accesses the comms channel and connects to Imperial Central Command. A familiar voice comes through.
Your Majesty, are you alright?
I'm well. What's the current situation in the Empire? My secretary quickly briefs me on what happened since our emergency landing. War had broke out at a terrifying speed, but the military launched a counterattack based on the contingency plan we left and kept I can't read. Losses to a minimum. Bro, I can't read.
The readings show that Valkyrie's power module is severely damaged. Should we dispatch a fleet to retrieve you?
Anyone who wants to approach Planet Valkyrie will have to navigate an active war zone. It's safer to remain here.
The planet was commissioned during the defense reform I spearheaded, but its basic defense systems have never dismantled. It still remains some capacity for stealth and counterattacks. We'll issue commands from here. What I need you to do is leak a report from Halron's ambush failed, so we have safely returned to the capital. The Imperial Army will make Halron pay.
Understood, Your Majesty.
As I speak, I watch Zayne's reaction. If he truly is colluding with Halron, then this would be the perfect opportunity to find out. Over the next few days, Zayne and I methodically, my god, I can't read, repair the battleship. We reactivate the Academy's decommissioned service bots and take up a residence in the old dormitories. Sometimes when I wake up to the dorm's familiar ceiling, I feel slightly disoriented. It's as if I'm still the crown princess studying at the academy, and my relationship with Zayne has yet to become complicated. On Planet Valkyrie, the days and nights are unnaturally long. Oh my god, I can't read! What's happening? The atmospheric dome is still broken. It glitches out again as Zayne and I finish repairing the Valkyrie's hull. We sit on top of the spaceship and idly watch a star sink towards the horizon. Time seems to leisurely pass, and our breathing slows with it. I nudge Zayne's knee with mine. Before the Valkyrie went down, you said you were sorry. What were you talking about?
It was nonsense. Don't think too much about it.
I don't believe you. Zayne put away his toolbox. His gaze follows the star where the Academy's forests lie in the distance.
That tree in the palace. The one that has yet to bloom. You transplanted it from the Academy, yes?
I did, but who knew it would stop blossoming once it moved? What do you think it's so stubborn? I turn Zayne's face towards me, and what I'm trying to imply is... God damn it! What I'm trying to imply is clear as I enunciate every word. Should I resort to something more extreme? Should I cut off its favorite sweet water supply? Or could I mess with its lush leaves? Zayne's eyes crinkle with amusement, and I'm taken aback. I haven't seen him smile like that in a long time.
Your expression tells me that you can't believe I'm capable of smiling.
You should smile more, Zayne. I haven't seen enough.
The novelty will inevitably wear off.
I doubt it. No matter what happens, I will always want to see you smile more. Ayo. I go have fun, guys. All good. More time passes. The star sinks below the horizon and rises once more. One morning, an escort starship lands on planet Valkyrie. After clearing out the ambushes, Zayne's personal guards arrive to assist us. They bring with them the tidling of war. The tactical classroom is converted into the command center where daily strategy meetings are held. The situation becomes clearer. Fortress number 1 has played a critical role in this war. Soon we'll be leaving planet Valkyrie. but I haven't forgotten Major Wise's accusations against Zayne. Under the guise of repairing the battleship, I have been searching for clues with remote assistance from my secretary these past few years.
Highest
few
clearance
days.
level has been granted.
I press the key and erase the classified data is restored. Whether or not Zayne colluded with Halron will soon be revealed. Oh. A stream of data floods the screen. 3 automatically logged flights path appears before me. Zayne met with Halron at the border once, more than once. I can't believe he could tolerate making deals with such a man. There's also a heavy encrypted attachment. The password is... I intentively type in a string of numbers. Oh, classic! It's my birthday, the day when I would be a little older. I don't know whether to feel bitter or glad. The decrypted file reveals an agreement. There's only a few clauses, but they spell out every step of Stein's rebellion in great detail. Zayne would instruct Major Wise, who was stationed at the border, to secretly help Halron usurp power, seize the Stein's galaxy, and declare secession. Once Wise defected. Not defeated. It would make sense if it would be defeated, no? Once Wise defected, Zayne would step in to suppress the rebellion, which gave him a legitimate reason to take command of Fortress No. 1 and weaken the Empress's authority. Then Zayne would quell the unrest caused by the civil war in the Empire and seize power for himself. The final line of agreement states that the Empress would be handed over to Zayne. He would take her alive to ensure she could never oppose him again. Yeah. The star is falling and I hear a distant rumbling. Only when I close my eyes can I hear it clearly. It's a sound from deep within my heart. So you've been plotting against me this whole time. Assuming this is true, then I no longer need to waver about standing against Zayne. Begin immediate preparations for a military tribunal against Zayne.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Everything will be set in motion once we leave Planet Valkyrie and return to the Empire.
What are you doing?
Oh! I hear a voice behind me. My hand jerks as it switches screens and disconnects the comms channel. Confrontation! Zayne walks in. I avert my gaze, not wanting to look at him. I respond half-heartedly. I'm looking around, killing time. Is the Council of War over? Zayne nods, takes the pilot's seat. It's only then that I realize I switched scenes to a combat simulation.
Were you waiting for me?
Wordlessly, I sit down, press start, and choose the defending side as usual. The simulation begins. Zayne's primary target is a strategic fortress. The fortress's defense is sluggish. It falls to Zayne in moments. I'll let you have it.
That's a new excuse.
I flawlessly counter Zayne's subsequent attacks and let him believe I made a careless mistake. Patiently, I set up a trap that spans the entire board. Finally.
I suppose I lost.
Yes, it's about time you did. I stand up, a resolve that doesn't falter, needed to defeat Zayne. He once told me that for the sake of victory, one must sometimes sacrifice what matters the most. At long last, I made up my mind. I'm determined to turn the tide of this war. This means I'm determined to sacrifice Zayne. Damn. The war between the Empire and the Stein's galaxy intensified. With Zayne leading the military, Halron's forces crumbled. We received report from the front lines. Halron has been captured alive and is being held in border prison. Despite the trouble he caused, Zayne and I have a strange unspoken agreement to never mention his name again. 2 days later, the Valkyrie's repairs are complete. We set a course to return to the Empire. As we head back, I close my eyes and pretend to sleep, but my mind races. Zayne is always cautious. To ensure I deal a decisive strike, I need more evidence. Wace's testimony, the recovered data from the battleship, and Halron. Nothing will carry more weight than a confession from the leader of the Stein's galaxy. I can't afford to keep delaying things. I must see him in person. Gouging our distance in the border prison, I pull up the navigation system and change our destination.
You've changed our course?
I'm going to interrogate Halron.
You can leave that to your subordinates. Our current priority is to return to the Empire so all the factions can see you're safe and sound.
I let out a cold laugh and my voice drips with sarcasm. You don't want me to go? Are you afraid of what Halron might tell me about you? Suddenly changing our course was a calculated move to catch Zayne off guard. And Zayne, a master in handling emergencies, is now uncharacteristically silent.
You
should address me as Your Majesty. Oh my god! Oh, the drama. The drama. After the Valkyrie lands on the border prison, I activate the battleship's internal comms and summon Zayne's personal guards. Secure the Valkyrie unless I give the order. Zayne cannot leave the battleship. No one is allowed to approach him. The guards freeze and look at Zayne, the Grand General they've always served. You didn't hear me? Oh my god! The air grows so cold that it feels solid. A moment passes before the guards slowly surround Zayne. If you fail, you shall share the burden of his guilt. I look at Zayne again. He shows neither anger nor panic. He doesn't even ask what crime I intend to charge him with. But my decisions never required his approval. Grandma, your heart rate, why? What's wrong? Is it high? Interrogation room? Thanks, Ruby. Halron is brought in, but there isn't a scratch of him. I suspect he's surrendered to the Imperial soldiers with little to no resistance. Thanks, Ruby. No dehydration. Alright. You're a smart man, so I will only ask this once. The smuggling of weapons between you and Zayne. With someone like him, honesty won't get you anywhere. I put extra stress on arms smuggling and watch Halron's reaction closely. Did you approve Zayne first, or did Zayne contact you?
How did you find out? He came to me, of course. Your Majesty's rewards weren't enough for him, so he decided to fill his own pockets.
I see. So you have no idea what the agreement was about. I deliberately substituted the coup with smuggling, and he didn't even notice.
Does it matter? Isn't it better to let a misunderstanding work in your favor? Your Majesty, you can order me to testify against Zayne. I am here to serve. I promise you won't regret it.
He's trying his best to persuade me, but I don't hear a word he's saying. If Halron knew nothing about an agreement, then where did the hidden document I found come from? Trembling like a leaf, Waze is cowering on the floor before me. There's not a single trace of the major he once was.
The Grand General's treason. I don't know anything.
This is your own confession, yet you claim to know nothing? I don't have all day to play games with you. Or would you rather have a little chat with Zayne?
Wait, I'll talk!
Mentioning Zayne's name is enough to make him deflate like a punctured sack of flour. He tells me everything. Everyone knew that Fortress Number 1 was impregnable. Impenetrable? Is it impregnable? Impregnable? I don't know if I'm saying it right. No one could ever conquer it, and Waze believed that too. So he postponed routine inspections and cut corners on security patrols. When he realized his negligence had created a fatal vulnerability in their defenses, Stein's force had already broken through. In his panic, Waze chooses to defect to the Stein's galaxy to save himself.
But in the end, the Grand General captured me and brought me back.
And the confession?
I didn't do it willingly, Your Majesty. On that day, visiting hours were over when someone approached my cell.
I tried to keep my breathing steady.
It was the Grand General. He forced me to accuse him of treason.
You can start preparing your statement now.
Grand General, you're joking, yes?
Several ice shards pin Waze's prison uniform in place.
I understand. You were my accomplice in betraying the Empire.
Are you playing make-believe?
Zayne gambled with the Imperial defenses. He ordered me to lose so Stein's forces could invade.
That's not heinous enough.
He promised he'd let me go, but he went back on his word and arrested me. Then he tortured me.
What? What?
Continue.
Zayne also said that the Empress is unfit to rule the Empire. He'd inevitably kill her.
Excellent.
Grand General, if this confession falls into the Empress's hands, she could use it to get rid of you. The Empress controls the court, and the nobles who support you will flock to her side. Her authority will be absolute.
An empress with absolute power. Is there anything wrong with that?
My heart is pounding. I don't even remember how I made it out of the border prison. The young empress needed a political opponent, a rival to keep her in check. If it wasn't Zayne, then it would be one of the nobles who were watching her like a hawk. Zayne was the person she knew and trusted the most. With him, she could sit securely on her throne. In time, the Empress began to demonstrate her ambitions and talents. If Zayne remained, a civil war might break out. So there's only one solution. Once the giant was brought down, the Empress could rule over an unified empire. For a moment, I remember the combat simulation aboard the Valkyrie. Did I actually defeat Zayne?
Your Majesty, an urgent military report has arrived.
The secretary hurries towards me and I grab her arm. Immediately cancel the military tribunal for Zayne.
Your Majesty, it's too late. The military has already announced charges of treason against the Grand General to the public. The entire Empire knows the Grand General has betrayed the Empire. And you.
The evidence the military received, it could have only been provided by Zayne himself. He sacrificed his own reputation to give me the one gift I've always wanted. Oh. The anger and frustration I suppressed for so long burst like water surging through a broken dam. I storm onto the battleship, and as soon as I'm through the hatch, I see the guards assigned to Zayne. They're nothing more than an unmovable pillar of ice. I take a few steps and the hatch closes behind me. The battleship engines roar into life. I don't care where it's going, I only want to find Zayne and demand an answer. Oh, it's so dramatic! This is so... Oh!
Returning to Allure.
Wow.
You're here?
Cinema time! Are you eager to face judgment? Allow me to be your judge then. Execute him? Ooh.
This spaceship will return to its home planet. But we can never go back to what we were.
Wow. Oh! Oh, hello, okay. Dude, the slow-mo? guys. Guys, this is, oh my god. Oh my god. Attack.
I gave you that sword, and you wield it well.
Break free. Oh! Oh, slay.
I've told you before, you must never show mercy to traitors.
Oh my god, that scared me. Check. Oh no. You knew this whole time? Power can't tempt you and I can't compel you to hurt me. Oh! Oh my god, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? What?
Your Majesty, this is the price of mercy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? What? Yo, wait. Guys, I...
Yes. The very betrayal I've committed. Consider it my final lesson. Congratulations, you've matured. My Empress.
Yo, what? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Yo, I am not gonna recover from that. What? What? The news of Zayne's treason spread throughout the Empire overnight. The public's fury overwhelmed reason. In the ensuring outrage, military authority was smoothly transferred into my hands. I officially began my reign without the delicate balance of power Zayne had created. The Empire ran with exceptional efficacy, and the leeches who once tried to bargain with me could only bow their heads in submission. But Zayne's fate remained a thorn in my side. My position prevented me from publicly exonerating Zayne. It would appear as though I was acting on personal feelings, and it would destabilize the political situation I secured. With my tacit approval, two groups appeared before me. Noting the political situation, one faction did everything in their power to slander Zayne, diminish his accomplishments, and exaggerate his ambitions. The other argued fiercely on Zayne's behalf and begged me to restore his status and honor. After heated public debate, I gave my verdict. Zayne would be confined to his home planet. He was forbidden from taking a single step outside of it. After a long day of tedious imperial affairs, I deftly open a window and aboard my private vessel when no one is watching. I use a familiar route to reach Zayne's home planet. It's late, but Zayne is still awake. He's living a life of leisure now. He spends his days reading, eating desserts, and making ice sculptures. He even found the time to write 142 treatises on military strategy. That is very Zayne thing to do. Very Zayne. When I find him, he's resting on a lounge chair. A neat row of small ice sculptures rests at his feet. Oh! Whose bright idea was for him to wear this outfit? I hope your both sides of your pillow are cold. What? I know you're not sleeping. Stop pretending.
And what's your excuse for neglecting your duties this time, Your Majesty?
The tree in the palace have bloomed, you lazy man! I gently tuck a flower into his lap. What? A lapel. I picked this up from under the tree. If you want to see what it looks like when it's full bloom, you should return to the palace soon.
So you're visiting because of the flower?
I'm here for you, of course. With a huff, I gave him a new verdict. Within 2 years, I'll find a way to revoke my previous sentence and restore my honor. Oh, your honor. And when I do, you'll be in charge of running the military academy. Instead of getting up, Zayne only settles deeper into his lounge chair. His smile never leaves his face. Did you hear me? 2 years is too long as it is. Stop grinning.
But I recall you saying you wanted me to smile more.
I lean down to tease him, but he pulls me into his arm. The ice sculptures
I only have 2 years of peace and quiet left. I should make the most of it and rest while I can.
Nestled in his embrace, I look at the stars and remembered the first time I met Zayne. That night was exactly like this. Back then, it took me a significant amount of effort to track Zayne down. I flew my spaceship alone across half the galaxies and landed here.
Could it even be called a landing? Based on what I remember, it was more like a crash.
Ain't no way. MC driving. MC driving. Bad driving Canon?
When you saw me, your first words weren't a request for help. You demanded me to be your advisor and help you claim the throne.
You refused to hand me an acceptance letter to the military academy. It was a test. And now I have approached him again for the same reason. I want him to rule the empire with me. I hold out my hand. What will you give me this time? Zayne places his palm over mine.
Myself.
Slay. I smile and take his hand. Ah! Anger once clouded their judgment, and power once consumed their reason. On the path to reach the pinnacle of power, the Empress raised her sword only to gently lay it down. The Grand General, who was a single step away from the throne, turned and left. 2 hearts that once burned for power soon tremble for love. Damn. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. That was good. Oh, right, I have to do the bad ending. I forgot about that. Wait, we have to do the bad ending. Wow. Wowee. Wait, okay, let me... Okay. Let's do the bad ending. Okay, I'm gonna just skip through. Skip. Skip to the bad ending. Alright. Skip. Skip.
Your Majesty.
Wow, it doesn't skip really fast, does it?
Perhaps it's thick.
1 month.
Okay.
The Empire.
Skip.
The Lord of Star Sector Number 3 allowed his subordinates to invade a vassal planet, plunder its resources, and destroy its starships. Would that not constitute an abuse of power? Star Sector Number 2 has been underreporting its tax revenue. If paid in full, the arrears could cover the Empire's military budget for 5 years. Imperial law also states that the punishment for such a crime is exile. Smuggling for...
Okay, there we go.
Since all of you hold the Imperial law in such high regard, let us abide by it. I presume there are no objections.
Don't...
Okay. Skip. Let me get to the bad ending. Skip. Alright, So last time, so I picked the good ending, which was, then I shall deal it with myself. I said, execute everyone, I'm tired. So execute everyone, I'm tired is the bad ending then. Alright. How many times have I been caught in this vortex of power? I've lost count. The ceaseless political missionation was enough to bring down a mighty empire and erode its empress's ambitions. The insatiable greed of these people before me once again filled me with a weariness that has settled deep into my bones. I'm tired, Master. I'm going to rest now. I haven't addressed him as such in a long time. Zayne looks taken aback, reminder of the days when he was my preceptor.
You've already made your choice. Is that right?
It might be the last words we ever say to each other. I don't answer him. I turn and walk out of the hall. And war begins, because this is the bad ending. Armed guards enter the council room. As soon as I leave, they seal the doors to close off the blood and screaming. The last person who dragged out of this court scribe shuddered in fear as still dutifully taking notes. I give him a reminder. Nothing happened today. What? What? Just like that? In the cosmic year 649, Empress set a trap during a meeting and executed her political enemies. Only the Grand General managed to fight his way out. In the following year, the Empress and the Grand General sent envoys to negotiate. An attempt for peace fell through after 2 hours. The Empire was thrown into a civil war. It said the council meeting in the cosmic year 649 was the last time Empress Katsu and Grand General Zayne ever met face to face. Whether or not Empress looked back at the Grand General as she departed is a detail lost to history. But that hasn't stopped generations from retelling their stories. He was once her preceptor. Before becoming her ally for 6 months, they were a monarch and subordinates, then mortal enemies for the rest of their lives. They had once striven to avoid war, yet they were driven to the worst possible fate. Their names are forever stained in the annals of history. To this day, their supporters still argue over who's responsible. Was it the threat posed by the Grand General that deprived the Empress of her chance to be a benevolent ruler? Or was it the Empress's suspicions that forced the Grand General to rebel? When faced with a greater prize, is love always the first to be sacrificed? It's a question no one can answer. What we can say for certain, however, is that on such a morning, to say nothing happened would be nothing short of lying. Oofed. Alright, that was the bad ending. We've done the bad ending. Nice. We're done! Yay! Scarlet Crown. Alright. Thoughts? Okay, I'm glad you asked. I really like the story. This one is like, it has a good balance. Like, if I were to compare Caleb's card and Raphael's card, this was like the perfect balance. Just, like, perfect balance. I really like this card. I like me likey. Also, I like how both have their own, like, it was clear on both sides, like, MC had her own feelings and her own conflicts against, Zayne, but Zayne has his own, motives as well. So I like how these two characters, you can really tell what they're feeling. Well, as for for the Raphael card, I felt like Raphael as a character was really good, but I felt like MC fell really short because I felt like for her it was kind of not clear on what MC was like in the Raphael card. And then with well, Caleb's card was a whole other story. Do I even go through that one? I think this card was a very good balance. I think this could be my favorite card in terms of overall balance of the dynamic between the two characters and their conflicts and their and the politics behind it. I think this one has a good balance. I think this could be my favorite. I personally think. So I do like Zayne's card a lot. Perfect balance between actual plot and the dynamic. Yes, yes. Hi, Heya, how are you? Bad ending. Yeah, because I didn't do the bad ending. I started with the good ending and then finished with the bad ending. Nice, we're done. I really like this card. Also, I'm kind of... This card really does remind me of like very manhwa-esque, like reincarnated into royalty kind of vibes. So I really like this card a lot. Alrighty, also, oh, that reminds me, out of all the MCs, I think this is a really important detail to add. Out of all the MCs, I think I like this MC the most. Only because she's very confident. This is what I like about MCs, like she's really confident, but she's not very outwardly about her confidence. But at the same time, she's also not perfect either. She has her own feelings as well that is very complicating, so I think with that, I like this MC the most. MC also has like internal struggles, but have to pick. Yes, that's why. Like the thing is, like, when I'm playing the story, I kind of understand the MC. You know, like it's complex feelings. The idea that you have to, you know, there's the option to sacrifice your love against power. There's that as well. Yeah, other MC was pretty one-sided. Okay, so. So Caleb MC, I think I did not like Caleb MC because Caleb MC was very, I don't know, like I get it, I understand, but she was really greedy. She was very greedy in the sense that she wants power, she wants not only the Empire, she wants Caleb, she wants everything. Like this girl wants everything, right? And then we have Raphael MC who is like complete opposite to that, but at the same time she was kind of a little bit, I wouldn't say she's a little bit clumsy, but she goes into plans without thinking. Without really thinking. She's very much the type of high risk, high reward kind of character, but despite that, it was kind of conflicting because the other side, there's a part of her that she's capable of doing, which almost contradicts to the character that they showed me with, which was high risk, high reward kind of person who would willing to just go into anything without a plan. But for this MC, I really like her. She's like, I think she's my favorite MC out of all the cards I played, because she has the quiet confidence, but she doesn't need to outwardly state that either. So I really like her. So I genuinely, I think overall as well, this is a good card. Hi Yuki! MC so greedy, Lama. Oh yeah, the Caleb card for sure. Alright, we're done. Good read. I like this. Also, the animation was kind of nice, actually. I really like the quality with cinema. Alrighty. I will end the YouTube live stream here, but for anyone who's watching on YouTube, thanks for hanging out and watching the entire stream. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next Wednesday to do another Zayne card. So I'm excited to do this one. I'm very excited to know what's going on in this card. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday. So, but yes, Twitch chat, say bye to YouTube chat. YouTube chat, say bye to Twitch chat. And yeah, I will meaning Twitch, not Twitch, meaning YouTube. I will see you guys next Wednesday for this card. So, bye bye YouTube, bye bye.